The latest drama in the Love and Marriage Huntsville universe has everyone talking, and it all revolves around a shocking revelation made by Ms. Wanda. As many of you know, Ms. Wanda has always been a source of controversy on the show, known for her fiery opinions and direct approach to family matters. However, what she just admitted has taken things to a whole new level. It all started when she made a bombshell claim about setting up Anthony Lofty, a person whose name has come up in the middle of some significant drama in recent seasons. But that's not all. Ms. Wanda has also mentioned that if the situation were to involve Melody, she would have set her up the same way. For those who might not be fully familiar, let's take a moment to recap what led to this revelation. Ms. Wanda, in an uncharacteristic move, sat down and openly admitted to inviting Anthony Lofty to her food truck grand opening for a reason that had nothing to do with the event itself. According to her, she didn't just want to have Anthony there for show or to make things more dramatic for the cameras. No, Ms. Wanda's intentions were far more personal. She said that the real reason Anthony was invited was because she and her family had been wanting to confront him for all the things he had said about Keke, her family, and even about Tisha, her daughter. It was, as Ms. Wanda put it, an opportunity to get down to the bottom of it and have some serious face-to-face conversations. When the event took place, things quickly went south. Production, as you can imagine, wasn't happy about the sudden appearance of someone who was not part of the cast, and security was called to handle the situation. However, that wasn't the end of it. Ms. Wanda confirmed that not only was she inviting Anthony for confrontation, but she also had her family hidden out of sight, ready to ambush him with questions. She emphasized that it wasn't about physical harm, but they definitely wanted to ask Anthony some hard questions regarding the things he had said about Keke and others. Ms. Wanda's comments have left fans and followers wondering if things had gotten too out of hand and how much deeper the drama has truly gone. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Ms. Wanda didn't stop there. She also said that she would have set up Melody the same way. Now, this is a crucial part of her confession because it opens the door to the possibility that Ms. Wanda may have an agenda or a specific way she handles people who have wronged her family. She openly admitted that if Melody had been in the same situation, she would have done the same thing, invited her to a confrontation. This is a huge statement, especially considering that Melody has had her share of confrontations and drama on the show. According to the details provided by Ms. Wanda, this was all about finding out the truth. She said that when things like this happen, she simply wants to know why people say the things they do. The fight isn't just for show, she wants answers. Well, she even went as far as to say that if a fight broke out in the process, then so be it. But she was committed to getting to the heart of the issue. What's important to note here is that this wasn't about her trying to physically harm anyone, but rather trying to figure out the motivations behind the things people have said about her and her family. But, as many fans have pointed out, this situation could have gone terribly wrong. What could have been a heated but controlled conversation could easily have turned into something more dangerous. The mere fact that Ms. Wanda admitted to setting up this confrontation speaks to the kind of tension that has been brewing behind the scenes for quite some time. While some fans think this is just another dramatic twist to keep the show interesting, others are concerned that it could lead to serious consequences for Ms. Wanda and the people involved. This story has taken a turn, and now people are wondering if there will be any repercussions for Ms. Wanda. Many fans are shocked that she would go this far, and some even believe that her actions are reckless. She might be stirring the pot too much, especially considering that setting up such confrontations could easily escalate into something that nobody wants to deal with. Some commenters are already predicting that Anthony Lofty might come back with a response, possibly taking legal action, or at least trying to defend himself in the media. However, this is far from over. The entire situation has sparked even more conversation about how people in this circle handle their issues. The way Ms. Wanda spoke about how she invited Anthony to her grand opening and how her family was involved has many people asking, is this normal family behavior? Some fans feel like this is just part of the show's dramatic appeal, while others believe this type of manipulation is crossing a line. There are plenty of people who are now questioning whether Ms. Wanda's actions have gone too far and whether this kind of drama should have a place on TV, especially when it involves setting up real confrontations. But there's another layer to this drama that needs to be addressed. Ms. Wanda openly stated that she would have set up Melody in the same manner. This is not just a case of inviting someone for a chat. It's about confronting them with questions they may not be prepared to answer. It's clear that Ms. Wanda has her own approach to conflict resolution, but whether it's the right one is up for debate. By mentioning that she would have done the same thing to Melody, she's essentially inviting fans to look at the bigger picture. What kind of relationships do these individuals have, and how far are they willing to go to settle? Scores? This whole situation has really put the spotlight on Ms. Wanda, and whether you love her or not, you have to admit that she is one of the most intriguing and controversial figures on the show. Her willingness to set up confrontations and air out family issues is not something you see every day, and it's definitely made for some juicy TV moments. But it's also raised serious questions about the kind of environment the show is cultivating. Is it encouraging unhealthy confrontations, or is it just showing us the reality of how these individuals navigate their complicated relationships? As the dust settles, it's clear that this storyline isn't going to disappear anytime soon. The fallout from this confrontation, the way Miss Wanda admitted to setting things up, and her approach to handling issues with people close to her will continue to make waves. What's going to happen next? Will the family confrontations continue? Or will this incident be a wake-up call for all parties involved to handle their business in a more constructive way? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure. This drama is far from over. Let's continue to watch as this story unfolds, because I'm sure more bombshells are coming our way. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let me know what you think about Ms. Wanda's approach. Do you think it's time for her to tone it down, or is this just part of the crazy, unpredictable world of reality TV?